way of thinking, attitude.
People ask, how do I stop it? I just should never say I can't afford it. Ask yourself, how can I?
All right. Welcome back. How are you guys doing today? For those who just joined us, please type in yes in the chat if you can hear me. If you have just joined us, type in yes in the chat. And if you can hear me, everybody, before we get started, I'll be glad if you can give me this feedback. Let me know if you can hear me very well and loud and clear. If you can hear me very well and loud and clear, please type in yes in the chat, type in yes in the chat, type in yes in the chat. Let's get started and let's get the ball rolling. All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Matthew, Galaxy A12. All right, Mr. Moses. Who else? I want to be sure everybody can hear me because the goal is for you guys to be able to hear me very well and learn something new. All right. So if you can hear me, everyone, make sure you type in yes in the chat. I want to be sure everybody can hear me and we are on the same page before we start the vehicle. All right, type in yes in the chat. Type in yes in the chat if you can hear me. And for those who are watching us on YouTube right now, make sure you click that subscribe button if you are here to subscribe. And if you can also hear me as well, type in yes. And for those who are watching on the Zoom right now, type in yes in the chat. I can only receive response from few people. I want to be sure I get at least 10 responses before we move on. All right, type in yes in the chat. Type in yes in the chat if you can hear me. Everybody type in yes in the chat. I want to be sure we are on the same page. All right, so let's get started, guys. All right, before we go deeper, if today is the first you were not here yesterday, everybody, for those who were not here yesterday, type in 1 in the chat if you were not here yesterday. And if you were here yesterday, type in 2. If you were here yesterday, type in 2. If you were not here, type in 1. All right, since we have a lot of new people right here, if you were here yesterday, you attended yesterday's class, type in 2. Okay, all right, Galaxy, Grace, thank you so much. All right, I think, so I want to hear from the rest of you. I want to be able to know where to kickstart the engine. All right, so great, let's get started, guys, since we have a lot of newbies in the house. But guys, before I get started and before I go further, my assumption right now is that everyone right here, you already have your account. What do I mean by that? I mean your cryptocurrency exchange account. For those who are here to register, we have dropped the link on our various group. Click on it. You can register on either Binance or KuCoin. So click on the link, do your registration, and complete your KYC. Then you can start trading. So if you need any assistance right after this class, you can chat with any of the admin, so you'll be assisted. All right, so let's get started. For those who just joined us today, if you are new to crypto trading, type in 5. If you are new to crypto trading, type in 5. If you are not new, type in 6. For those who are here for the first time, you were not here yesterday. If you are new to crypto trading, type in 5. If you are not new, type in 6. All right, seems a lot of people are new. Okay, so let's get started, guys. We are not going to go over what we learned yesterday. We'll only run a quick overview on that within 5 minutes so we can go into today's class, all right? Because we've completed yesterday's class. So the video is probably going to be out probably tomorrow or next, and that's going to be on our YouTube channel, and the link will be available to everyone. Okay, so guys, for those who are new, let me take 1 or 2 minutes to introduce myself to you. All right, so as you can see right in front of you, my name is Abolade, and I'm the founder of Kingmakers I'm the founder of King Online Trading School. This operates under the company license of the Kingmaker Supply and Demand Trading Solutions Limited. This is a duly registered company right here in Nigeria. All right. So I'm a serial entrepreneur. I'm a financial markets trader, investor, and I'm also a coach. All right. So I've learned and grown my knowledge base with institutional supply and demand trading concepts. And institutional supply and demand trading concept is considered as one of the most accurate trading concepts and strategy in the world of trading. So if you have learned one or two things concerning supply and demand, I want to congratulate you, all right? Because every strategy you can find out there is based on supply and demand, because that is exactly what moves the market. So I've been in the financial market since 2015. I'm privileged to have trained, coach, and mentor hundreds of students, both online and physical. So I believe I have the prerequisite knowledge to stand right before you guys to teach this to you. And those who were here yesterday can confirm that to those of you who are new, right? So disclaimer right here, I'm not a financial market advisor. So the content of this training is basically for educational purpose only and nothing more, nothing less, all right? So let's get started, guys. Welcome everybody. Let's get started to today's class. So let's keep moving. So let me, just a moment. Okay, so yesterday we talked about the contents of this class, which is what you can see right in front of you. We talked extensively on ingredients of success in crypto trading and investment. So when we talk about ingredients of success in crypto trading, these are what you need to become successful. Once you learn the ingredients of success, the road will be easier for you to ride on. All right, so we also talked about the ingredients of success, risk management, and all of that. Okay, we talked about what you need to get started as a newbie. For this is basically for those who are new in the world of trading. You don't know anything about crypto trading. What you are looking right in front of you are the things you need to put together to get started in trading cryptocurrency. So we talked about introduction to cryptocurrency trading and investment. We talked extensively about this, and I believe a lot of people understand all the explanation we dish out based on this. All right, so we also talk about what is cryptocurrency. We explained a lot about blockchain, and we give several examples and explanation based on this. And to my own understanding, a lot of people really understand the explanation and the concept I explained right about blockchain. So we talked about types of cryptocurrency. We have Bitcoin, we have altcoin, and stablecoin. So I explained yesterday that any coin that is not Bitcoin is known as alternative coin. So starting from Ethereum down to any other cryptocurrency aside from Bitcoin is known as alternative coin. So we also talked about stable coin. So stable coin is a coin that has the same value with US dollars. So which means if you have one stable coin, you have one US dollars. We have USDT, we have USDC, we have DAI, and all of that. We talked about what is Bitcoin. We also explained about this, and we talked about the person who created Bitcoin in 2009, and which is known as Satoshi Nakamoto. We talked extensively about this person, and I believe you guys already know who this person and the person who created Bitcoin. You know who he is, and also you know the origination of Bitcoin. So we talked about what is altcoin and a stable coin. So as you can see right in front of you, we have several stable coin: USDC, USDT, TUSD, BUSD. We have DAI, we have few other ones. So all these coins are stable coins. They give you the opportunity to be able to secure your profits. All right. So once you have any stable coin, it means you have $1. So if you have 10 USDC or 10 USDT, that means you have 10 US dollars. So you should take note of that. We talked a lot about this. The video will be out very soon, so you guys can go over that video. We talked about what is fiat currency, which is your country's currency. We talked about the difference between cryptocurrency and fiat. We talked about types of exchange. We have two types of exchange: centralized exchange and decentralized exchange. And the most common one people use is centralized exchange, which is the one I'm going to advise you guys to start with. All right, because that is very, very easy for anyone to come into it and start trading on the platform. I hope this is clear. So let's keep moving, guys. So this is where we stopped yesterday. We stopped at the difference between centralized exchange and decentralized exchange. So let me enlarge this view so we can keep moving. Okay, so let's talk about advantage and disadvantage of centralized exchange. So centralized exchange, what are the examples of centralized exchange? We have Binance, we have OKEX, we have KuCoin, we have Coinbase, and a lot of them. All right, so these are the examples of centralized exchange, right? So now let's talk about the advantage and disadvantage of centralized exchange. So as you can see right in front of you, the advantage of a centralized exchange like Binance, KuCoin, and OKEX is that a lot of trading volume can be found easily on any of these trading platforms. A lot of trading volume is available, which means if you go into the market, you will definitely someone who is ready to sell or ready to buy from you. All right. And the disadvantage is that strict KYC, know your customer. So I'm sure everyone in the room know what KYC is all about, which is all about verification. So before you start trading with any of these centralized exchange platform, you need to do your verification before you start trading. So if you are here to do your verification, make sure you do that right after this class. And if you are here to register, you can contact the admin or scroll through the messages on any of our groups. You will find a link to Binance and a link to KuCoin, because these are the two exchanges we are using. We are using them to date. Okay, so you can click on the link, do your registration. This is going to give you the opportunity to have 10% discount on your trading fee for life. All right, so the second one right here is fiat to crypto and crypto to fiat currency conversion. So what does this mean? This means that if you want to start trading, if you want to start out with centralized exchange, you need to bring in your fiat currency. For example, Nigerian Naira, you need to put it in, or you put in your dollar. You need to use your local currency to deposit into this into your account under the centralized exchange. Obviously, that is going to be either in your local currency or in US dollars. So right from there, you can now change the money to USDT or USDC or any of the stable coin to have it in US dollars. So likewise, if you make profit, you can also change the money, transfer and the money from crypto down to your own local account, which means if you make profit, you make the exchange back to your fiat currency. So there is it is interwoven, fiat to crypto and crypto to fiat currency. It is vice versa. The same way you put in the money into the platform, the same way you can remove it. All right, so you can do the exchange through your local bank or through any other means you use in depositing the money. All right, so another disadvantage the centralized exchange has is that it can be hacked. It can be hacked, which means hackers can attack any centralized exchange. That is one of the disadvantages. But I have to tell you, all the exchanges you can find out there are they are all super secure because they know what hackers can do, the harm hackers can do to them. So they are working day in, day out to ensure that their platform is secure. So, and I can tell you that Binance and KuCoin, they are one of the most secure platforms you can find out there. So be sure that if you put in your money into Binance or KuCoin, your money is safe. Okay, so which means you should have no fear about that. So several features. What does that mean? I'm going to show you the platform just under a few seconds. Let me quickly share that with you before I come back to the slide. Right here, as you can see, this is Binance. So this has several features. So the centralized exchange has several features, which means you can do a lot of things under this centralized exchange. So be sure that you are here. I'm going to teach a lot of things to you right on this platform and the necessary things you need to get your vehicle started and moving. So don't worry. I'm going to come back to this area when the time is due. So let's run through the theoretical aspects under 20 minutes. Then we can move to the next phase. All right. So let me go back to our slide. So it has several features, which means you can do a lot of things on the platform. So one of the disadvantages that broker can play prank. Yes. And as you can see, the same way you can find all the forex brokers out there, the same thing that applies to them also applies to cryptocurrency brokers as well. All right, so they can play prank, but I have to tell you that due to a lot of regulations regulating all these platforms, it will be very, very hard for them to play prank. All right, but obviously they can play prank. So the last one right on the list is that the platform is very, very easy to use for beginners. That is why I said if you are new to crypto trading, you want to start with centralized exchange like Binance, like KuCoin, okay, because it is easier for beginners to maneuver within this platform and start trading and make money for themselves. All right, so that is it. Few seconds, guys. All right, so it is very, very easier for anyone to register on this platform and start using it. So if you are on the same page, guys, type in 1 in the chat. Everyone, please type in 1 in the chat. If you are on the same page, please type in 1 in the chat. All right, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's keep moving because time is not on our side. So let's talk about advantage and disadvantage of decentralized exchange. All right, we talked about centralized, now is decentralized. So advantage and disadvantage of decentralized exchange, DEX, is that it has a lot of security, which means it will be very, very difficult for anyone to come in, take your money. All right, it has a lot of security, and one of the disadvantages is that it has limited trading compared to the other exchange. All right, decentralized exchange, DEX, has limited trading, so it does not have a lot of volume. So another thing is that privacy and anonymity. That is one of the best advantage of DEX. It has privacy, no intermediary. You don't have to go through any exchange or anyone. So just go into the website, do your exchange, and keep your coin. It's as simple as that. So, and the only another disadvantage right here is that it is not efficient like the other exchange. It is not efficient. So it is not efficient. So these are the little advantage and disadvantage. But guys, I have to tell you, all these advantages and disadvantages should not move you in any way. But we are only sharing all of these in the interest of someone who does not know anything about trading, so that you'll be able to have a handful information to work with as you start your journey. But I must tell you that cryptocurrency and basically all online trading is all about practical, right? But as you're starting out from the beginning, you need to know to go through some theoretical aspects so that the journey can be solidified. So that is the main reason why we need to run through this theoretical part, so that those who are totally new and those who are just coming up can understand the whole process from the scratch. I hope this is clear. So for those of you who have been in the you've been in the game for a while, this is obviously not new to you. So let's carry those who are totally new along, so that everyone can be on the same page. All right, so let's move to the next slide. So how to invest in cryptocurrency industry and types of trading. Yes, a lot of people, this is one of the questions I have been receiving through Telegram and WhatsApp. A lot of people have been asking me, how can I invest in cryptocurrency? I have to tell you, to invest in cryptocurrency is very, very easy. It is not hard in any way. But I must tell you that you need to learn the process, and that is the reason why we are here. So take a look at your screen right now. We have several ways you can invest in cryptocurrency and make money. Number one, buying and holding, which is spot trading. You've been hearing people talking about Bitcoin. I want to buy Bitcoin, or you are either being told to buy Bitcoin and hold it for a certain period. This is what they are talking about. They are talking about spot trading. Buy and hold it. You buy it right now at a spot, then hold it for a certain period of time, or a month or a year, before you sell it out again. All right. So that is number one. You buy and hold it for a certain period till it's appreciated for you to take your profit, which means you sell it out to get your money together with the profit. Another one is trading. Yes, it is very, very possible to trade in cryptocurrency just the same way we trade in Forex, the same way we trade in the synthetic, the same way we trade in stock. So it is very, very possible to trade in cryptocurrency. And this is known as future trading, futures and margin trading. So how does this operate? This is in a way where you can buy when the market goes up, and you can also sell when the market comes down. So in these two scenarios, you make money. Once market goes up, you buy and you take your profit at the appropriate level. And once you feel market is dropping based on your analysis, you can sell. And when the market drops more, you can take your profit. So when we talk about trading, you make your money in two ways. But when we talk about buying and holding, you only make money in one way. All right? You only make money in one way, which means you only buy and wait for it to appreciate. That is the only way you make money in spot trading. But in trading, you make money in both ways. Once market is dropping, you sell. Once it goes down more, you take your profit. And once you feel market is going to go up, you buy. And once it goes up more, you sell and take your profit. So you make money in two ways. The next one is taking, saving, and lending. Yes, it is very, very possible for you to put your money in cryptocurrency and take it or save it right there. Okay, because all these exchanges have this service. They have the service where you can save your money just the same way you put your money into your bank account. You have a savings account, put it into the savings account, then you receive little interest on it. And there's another one, lending as well. So once you lend your money out, you get more interest compared to savings. Guys, please, few seconds, please. So sorry, guys, needed to attend to something. So when we talk about lending, lending is similar to savings. So when you give out your money to those who are ready to trade with it, so you lend your money to them, they trade with your money and they give you commission on the money you lend to them. So smart contract is another one. This is all about you solving an issue, and once you are able to solve this issue, you receive a reward. And there is another one right here, is known as airdrops. So airdrops is like a way for a new cryptocurrency project coming into the market. So they need to make that awareness. So airdrop is like giving you part of that cryptocurrency for free, or part of that token for free, just for you to be able to have it, so that you can spread the news. And the more airdrops they give out to people, the more popularity that particular token or coin is going to have. So airdrop is just like a free gift, all right? So, but you need to be careful when it comes to airdrop, all right? So guys, these are the ways you can make money in cryptocurrency. But for the purpose of this training, we will only talk about spot trading, which means buying and holding. I'm going to share every bit of information on how you can buy and hold your money, how you can buy and sell it later on once the market goes up, all right? So remember, buying and holding, which is spot trading, is one-way traffic, which is you are only buying and waiting for it to appreciate. So these are the ways you can make money in cryptocurrency industry. There are a few other ways that you can use to make money. I hope this is clear. So let's keep moving. So if you are following, guys, please type in yes in the chat. If you are following, please type in yes in the chat. If you are following, type in yes in the chat. Please type in yes in the chat if you're following. For those who are watching on YouTube, if you are following, please type in yes. And if you have any question, please hold on to it. We get to that Q&A session. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much. All right. So what is crypto wallet? Now, this is a crucial topic, guys. Cryptocurrency wallet. And what is crypto wallet? Wallet stores your private key, keeping your crypto safe and accessible. Now, as you're starting your journey, every cryptocurrency holder must have a wallet. Yes, every cryptocurrency holder must have a wallet. And how can you have this wallet? Once you register with the exchange, you automatically have a wallet with them. All right. There are several ways you can store your cryptocurrency, and there are different wallets that you can use. But one of the ways that you need is to open your account. Once you open your account with the exchange, they automatically create a wallet for you. We have several platforms that you can create wallets with, register with them, and you have a wallet. So once you have a wallet, you put in your money, you buy any cryptocurrency, your money is automatically inside that wallet, which means your cryptocurrency is inside that wallet. And this wallet, you can generate private key automatically. What are these private keys? These private keys are your addresses, all right? Because if you will want to send money out of your crypto wallet, you are going to need an address where you are sending it to. And if you want to receive money into this wallet, it is this same wallet that you are going to use to generate an address. And this address is known as your private key. I hope this is very, very clear, guys. So it keeps your wallet, keeps your cryptocurrency safe and accessible. So you can access your cryptocurrency anytime, any day through this wallet, provided you are able to log into this exchange with your credential. All right. Now we have hot wallets, and we also have cold wallets. What are the difference between hot wallets and cold wallets? Hot wallets are wallets that are required to be connected to the internet. And because of this, these wallets are less secure. Now, guys, don't get scared with this. As you're starting out with KuCoin, starting out with Binance or any other exchange, you are using hot wallets. And this, because this is automatically connected to the internet. So anything that is connected to the internet, you and I know that at some point it can be vulnerable. That is why this message says they are less secure. But you don't have anything to bother about, because it is the work of this trading platform to be sure that their own platform is very, very secure. Because the moment people notice that the platform is not secure, customers are going to get out of their platform, and that is what they do not want. So they ensure that their platform is secure time to time. All right. So another one right here is cold wallets. Cold wallets are the types of cryptocurrency wallets for cold storage, and these wallets are crypto tokens. Sorry about that. And this wallet stores crypto token in offline mode and provide security. Now, this is my advice, guys. For you to use cold wallets, I will advise, if you have over 10,000 cryptocurrency worth of money, you can start using cold wallets. I hope this is clear. If you have money, any cryptocurrency in your wallet that is more than 10,000 US dollars and above, make sure you use crypto wallet. So, but for the purpose of this training, this has a lot of explanation and process, which we will not be able to go into that. So we only talk about hot wallets. I hope this is super clear. This is because of our time. So we'll talk about hot wallets alone. All right. I hope this is clear. So take note, we have two types of wallets: hot wallets and cold wallets. All right. So let's move on quickly because of our time, because our daily class is capped 1 hour 30 minutes, maximum 1 hour 45 minutes. We should be through. All right. So form of trading, technical analysis. This is the use of technical indicators to forecast the movements of the market. So for you to become a technical trader, you need to know what technical analysis is all about. So you either learn price action or learn how to use the indicators. I'm going to show you all of this on the trading platform. All right. So you need to learn how to use the technical indicators to forecast the future movement of the market. So these indicators put together will help you to know when market is moving and when market is not moving. So it will help you to know when to buy and when to take your profits. I hope this is clear. So for you to become a good technical analysis, you learn how to use these indicators, or you learn how to use pure price action. All right. So another one is fundamental analysis. This is the way of looking at the market through social or potential investor attempt to determine the real value of an asset. So it's as simple as that. So fundamental analysis is all about news that is going to be available to affect that particular coin or token. All right. So now, guys, I have to tell you, when it comes to crypto trading, these are the two factors that moves the market a lot, most especially fundamental analysis. You need to be good at this. If you are trading in the crypto space, if you are good at technical analysis, you must be good at fundamental analysis. It is that fundamental analysis that is going to give you, it's going to let you know what is going to happen probably in the next 6 months, where the price is most likely going to shoot up to. While you use the technical analysis to know the exact area you need to go in, and possibly the exact area you can pull out your profit. But as you can see, cryptocurrency are yet to have a lot of data compared to what we have in the Forex market. So that is why fundamental analysis still play a lot of good role in the crypto space. So you don't want to joke with fundamental analysis. I'm going to share brief details about that in this training, this 3 days training. All right, but we'll go deeper and deeper on how to use this. This may take two or 3 days class to be completed once we go into the paid class for those who are ready to join. All right, but be sure I'm going to share some vital information on how to do this fundamental analysis right here, possibly today or tomorrow. All right, so guys, let's keep moving. So you need to learn these 2 forms of trading. They are very, very important in crypto trading. So these are the areas you need to focus your attention more. All right, trading platform, guys, we are getting close to how to move, or how to just switch down to the trading platform to get the practical aspects rolling. But it's important, we just need to conclude the theoretical aspect, then we can focus on the theory, on the practical section. So trading platform, what are the best trading platforms to use? So I have said this earlier on. My recommendations are Binance, you can use OKS, you can use KuCoin. Crypto.com is also another one, another promising exchange. So Coinbase is part of it. So we have a lot of them, but the two we recommend, which is the one we use, are Binance and KuCoin. That's why we have the link for you guys. All right, you can use any of these ones you're looking at. Coinbase is also a good one. The reason why I recommend Binance and KuCoin is simply because they have a lot of features and a lot of ways you can make money through them. So that is it, guys. All right, so let's keep moving. So currency pair. What is currency pair? Currency pair, it is selling of one currency to buy another. So if you are selling, if you want to buy Bitcoin, you need to give your USDT. All right, you need to give your USDT, or if you have Ethereum, or you need Bitcoin, you need to give your Bitcoin, your Ethereum, to get Bitcoin. So it is selling to get another. All right, so you are exchanging one currency to another. This is just a simple process and simple explanation. So let's talk about base versus quote currency. Now, base currency is the currency you are buying, while the quote currency is the currency you are selling. Take a look at this picture. Now, let's say Bitcoin versus USD. Bitcoin, in the other hand, on the left hand, is known as the base currency, while USD is known as the quote currency. I hope this is clear. So any currency or coin or token you can find at the left hand side is known as the base, and the one at the right hand side is known as the quote. So take a look at this example right here. Bitcoin USDT, 40,000, which means one BTC, one Bitcoin, is equivalent to 40,000 USDT. Now, guys, always take note that base currency always stands as 1. Base currency, the one at the left hand side, always stands as 1. All right, So the value of the one at the left-hand side, which is the base currency, is going to be the equivalent to the amount of the quote currency. Now you can see 1 Bitcoin is equivalent to 4 USDT, which means you are going to pay 40,000 USDT to get 1 Bitcoin. It's as simple as that. Base currency versus quote currency. You need to take note of that any day, anytime. All right. I'm trying to be fast because of our time, guys. All right. You know, time is not on our side. I'm trying to make it snappy. But if you have any question, please let me know in the chat. The goal is to be sure that you learn and understand everything I'm going to teach to you so you can start making use of it. So trading platform environments. Yes, we are very close to the practical. So let's talk about order book. What is order book? Order book is the list of orders that a trading venue uses to record the interest of buyers and sellers in a particular financial market instrument. Now, this is it, guys. I explained yesterday that once you are ready to buy and someone is ready to sell, the place where both of you will meet to exchange the values, to exchange your instrument, is known as order book. So once you send your order, probably you want to buy. Once you send the quote to the broker, to the platform, your order will go straight into the order book. Likewise, those who are selling, if you send your order, your selling order to the broker, your order will go straight into the order book. So this is the area where buyers and seller meet together at a mutual agreed rate to exchange their instruments. I hope this is clear. So let me quickly go into this. Okay, let's run through this slide so we can go into the platform to see more. Now we have order book, market order. A market order is an order to buy or sell a crypto at the market current best available price. It's as simple as that. So let's say you want to buy Bitcoin USDT. You see that somebody is telling you now that it's at 41,000. Once price comes into 40,000, go and buy. And you see that immediately price is at 40,000 US dollars. Go and buy right away. So as you are buying instantly, is known as market order, which means you are using the best available price. You are using the current price, which is known as current market price, which is known as CMP, all right? Current market price. So you are taking the market order, which means the best available price in the market. So that is market order. We have types of market order. We have limit order, we have stop limit order, we also have OCO order. Guys, these are the orders you're going to come across when it comes to spot trading, right? These are the orders you're going to come across. So let's move a little bit further. So now let's talk about limit order. Limit order is an order to buy or sell at a specific price or better. All right. So a buy limit order can only be executed at the limit price or lower, and sell limit order can only be executed at the price or higher. So you may be taking a look at this there. What is this all about? You may take the screenshot of this and read through this again. But once you go into the platform, I'm going to explain this better for you so that you can understand this concept very well. All right. So let me run through this again. Limit order is an order to buy or sell crypto at a specific price or better. Now, let's say you want to buy right now. Bitcoin is currently sitting at 41,000 area, and somebody says or your analysis or your knowledge says Bitcoin is still going to drop down to around 35,000, for example. Now, you may not be there once this price comes to around 35,000, but you are sure that Bitcoin is going to drop down to around 35,000. This is where limit order have a role to play. So you place your buy limit order at 35,000, expecting price to drop down to this 35,000 to activate your order at 35,000 and start going back up. This is what it's all about. Why sell order is in the other way around. I don't know if you understand this concept, guys. Don't worry, you will get it right once I switch on to the platform. I just want to run through the slide so you can understand this concept once I'm teaching this to you. So now this is all about limit order. I hope this is very, very clear, guys. So if you have any question, please, you may raise your hand at this junction. It's important for me to hear you out, so I will know the area you probably have missed or the area that you do not understand very well. So we also have stop limit order. A stop limit order is a market. It's a market order that has both a stop price and a limit price. When the stop price is reached, it triggers the limit order. Now, I'm going to explain this, guys. Let me use this simple diagram. Let's say this is the current market price, all right? This is the current market price. Now, okay, you are sure that price is still going to shoot up, all right? You are sure that price is still going to shoot up, and this is an area of barrier. Okay, this is an area of barrier, but you are sure that the moment price goes above this level, it's going to keep going up. I don't know if you understand this explanation. You are sure that the moment price crosses this area right here, it's going to keep going up. This is where buy limit order comes in play. So now this is how you put your buy limit order. You put two orders right here, one right here, and the main price you are buying. Now, the moment this one gets triggers, right, it activates your order and expecting your order to be filled, which means the moment this price gets it, is going to push, you're expecting it to push up to activate your order and buy for you, and expect market to keep going up. All right, this may not be clear to you, but once you get into the market, you will understand this, guys. Don't worry about that. I promise you that you will understand. So let me run through it because of our time. So another one is that OCO order. One cancels the order. This is a combination of two market order where one is fully or partially filled, the other one is canceled. So now this is in a way where you have to put in your stop loss and your take profit, because a lot of people have been saying it's not possible to use a stop loss and take profits in the crypto market. When it comes to spot trading, this is a big lie. In spot trading, OCO order is an order you can use, and it's going to serve as your take profit and stop loss. But mind you, a lot of people do not, a lot of educators I can find out, found outside, is that a lot of people don't explain this order to the best knowledge, to the best understanding of students. Why? For you to have this, to be able to activate this order, you need to have your crypto already with you. Probably you want to buy Bitcoin. For you to activate OCO order, you need to buy it first. It is after you have bought it, that is when you can be able to set OCO order. But a lot of educators, a lot of videos don't explain this to this level. They only explain that all you need to do is to set the OCO staffs as they take profit and stop loss. Forgetting that they need to emphasize that before you can set OCO order, you need to have bought your crypto first. This after you have bought it, you've purchased it, that is when you can now set in your OCO order. I hope this is super clear, guys. So let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. I think it's time to switch on to the platform. All right, so let's take a look at all this order one after the other. Take a look at it from order book. So I'm going to come back here to explain this one after the other so that you guys can be able to pick and understand every bit of information. So now, guys, once you log into your Binance, I'm going to use Binance because a lot of people are familiar. A lot of people are used to Binance, so I'm going to use Binance. So now, once you log into Binance, this is what you see, guys. This is what you see. This is why I said trading carries 95% practical. Why 5% is just theory. So, and I can bet you almost all the trainings we give, we're going to base everything on practical. So because we believe that is the only way you can learn to understand. All right, so once you log into Binance, this is what you see. So now take a look at, we have a lot of features right here, guys. So as a newbie, where do I click to start trading? What are the buttons I need to click? What are things I need to understand to start trading? Now, guys, right here, for you to go into the main trading chart, all right, click on the points to trade right here. Under trade, we have these several features. We have convert, we have classic, we have advanced, we have margin, we have P2P, strategy trading, all of that. But for the purpose of this, we are going to talk about advanced. Now, take a look at this. Classic and advanced, they are similar. They give the same thing, right? Once you click on classic or advanced, you will be taken to the same chart. All right, you'll be taken to the trading chart with different looks. So I advise you use the advanced so that you can be able to see everything at once. All right, so if you don't click on that, you can also over to this button right here. You can see it right here. Once you click on this button, guys, you have several features right here. So click on exchange. So, but for me, I'm going to go to trade, click on advanced. Once you click on advanced, let's wait for it. So it takes you to the trading chart. So under this trading chart, guys, take a look. This is how the trading platform looks like. And this is how most of all the centralized trading charts will look like. All right, now take a look at this chart, guys. Let's talk about order book. Order book. This is another book. You can see right here, we have order book right here, written right here, order book. Okay, so in this order book, this one you're seeing right in red, these are the sellers. These are the people wanting to sell their crypto. Now, before I go further on this, take a look at this market. Take a look at this. We have BTC versus USDT, which means you are trading Bitcoin against USDT. So this order book right here represents those who are trading BTC versus USDT. I hope this is clear. So now the ones in red, as you can see right here, these are the seller queuing up to sell their crypto at a particular price. Now you can see this price right here, price in USDT. Can you see, guys? So these are the prices a lot of people are placed into the market wanting to sell their Bitcoin, okay, wanting to sell their Bitcoin to get USDT. I don't know if you understand this. These are the price. Each of these price represents each seller. Each of these price, as you can see, each of them, according to this lineup, represents each seller. So, for example, if you understand what you're doing and you want to sell your Bitcoin, the moment you place a pending order, is going to come into the order book, right? So these ones, like I said, represent those who want to sell their BTC to get Bitcoin, those who want to sell. Now, this one right here, the ones in green, are the people who want to buy, who are willing to buy. Now, why do we have these ones queuing up? Any order that you can find within the order book, either buying or selling, there are pending orders. I repeat again, any market you can find or any price you can find within the order book right here, either sell or buy, represents market limit order, which means if you as a trader, if you place a limit order, like for example, you place a limit buy order, it's going to come into this box right here as a limit order. Why is it there? Because you specify your own price. So you are waiting for someone who wants to sell at your own price. All right. So the moment the exchange sees that someone is available and this person is willing to sell at the price you are willing to buy, immediately the order is going to exchange and your order will get filled. I hope this is clear. If this is clear, everybody type in clear in the chat. If this is clear, please type in clear in the chat. I want to be sure you guys are following and I want to be sure you understand the concept very well. If this is clear, everybody type in clear. Those who are on YouTube, if this is clear, type in clear. And if you are here to subscribe to our channel, make sure you click that subscribe button. Make sure you click that subscribe button. Everybody type in clear in the chat. Somebody said yes, but not too clear. What is not clear? Infinite notes. You can change your name to what is addressable. Okay, I'm going to explain a little bit on this because the goal is for you guys to understand every bit of information I'm going to share. I'm going to share with you. Okay, so now market order book. Order book serves like a sales book, all right, which you can use to record your order. Let's, for example, you have a creditor. You have a lot of creditor. You need to have you need to have them written up somewhere. And you also have debtor. You need to also write them somewhere. So you need to balance the two prices to see that you are in profit or you are in loss. So order book works in similar way, but with a lot of difference. What is the difference? The difference is that here you are buying and you are looking for someone who wants to sell. It's a very simple process where this is an area where the exchange connects you as a buyer to the seller. And if you are selling, you have your pending order, which is buy limits order. The moment you place your buy limits order right here, this is where it's going to come. I beg your pardon. The moment you place your buy limits order right here and you click buy, this is where it's going to come. It's going to queue up right here, waiting for someone who wants to sell. Okay, let's assume you as a trader, you have already placed your own buy limits order. The moment you click on buy, your order will stay right here. Someone at the other end, which you don't know, must have placed his or her own sell order, which means the person at the other side has Bitcoin and needs to sell it to receive USDT. The moment the other person places his or her own sell limit order, is going to come right here. So now let's, for example, you place, Infinix, take note of this. Let's say you are willing to buy at $5, for example. Now, let's say the moment you place your buy limit order, you are willing to buy at $5. It's going to come right into this box, right? It's going to come right into this box. Now, if there is nobody willing to sell at $5 within these ones, your order will remain in this green box. It will remain in that green box until someone who is ready to sell at $5 comes in. The moment that person comes in, these two orders will be exchanged immediately, which means your own USDT will be taken away from you in exchange for the Bitcoin you are getting, which means the exchange will take your own USDT, any amount you are willing to buy. It will be taken away from you and be given to the person who is willing to sell his or her own Bitcoin, and his or her own Bitcoin will be taken away from him and be given to you. All right? I hope this explanation is a little bit clear. Please let me know if that explanation is clear. So until two orders reach the same price. Now, take a look, guys. Look at these ones right here. Take a look at this one. I'm going to point arrow to this one and these two prices. These ones. These are the latest one. All right. So you can see as price new order comes in, it keeps changing. So this is the latest sell order. I hope you understand. This is the latest one, which means the lowest. All right. The lowest amount, you can see 4126 is lesser than 41261. So the moment new one comes in that is lower than this, is going to be placed under this one. So that one is going to be right here. So this is the lowest order amount someone is willing to sell. All right. So this one right here, if your own order is more than this one, is going to be within this box until it reaches and matches up with someone who is willing to sell at your own price. It's as simple as that. All right. This is not so complicated. I hope this is clear. Please let me know if that is clear to you, please. Let me know if that is super clear to you. Let me know if that is clear. Infinix, let me know. Let me know. You need to change your name to what is addressable. Mr. Shegu, yes. There are differences. I'm going to explain that. Probably you can keep that question to the end, please. Keep that question to the end. Please, everyone, please let me know if this is clear. We need to move right here. We need to move faster a little bit, but I have to tell you, I have a lot to share with you right on this platform because this is where the journey begins. I tell you guys, let me know if this is clear, please, everybody. All right. All right. Thank you so much, Infinix. All right. Somebody said it is very, very clear. Yes, the goal is just to be sure that you understand. And this is how we teach in all our paid class. We are even more patient in our paid class than the way we are right now, because if you don't understand, you can't take anything home. And our time is going to be a total waste, and likewise yours. And we don't want that. So that is why I said yesterday that this class may turn to 3 days because our original plan was that within 2 days, we should be able to complete both the practical and the theoretical section. But based on our time and based on the fact that we want to carry everyone along and we want you guys to understand every bit of information and explanation we give. So this, we're adding 1 more days to it so that we can be able to teach you up to the strategy level. Okay, because right after the strategy, you can put in your money and start trading. All right, I'm going to go deeper on this very platform so that those who are totally new can be able to put in their money and start trading. Right, I hope this is very, very clear. But like I said, for those who really want to go deeper, you want to be very, very good at what you are doing. Learning this skill set is 1 day is not going to be enough. 2 days or 3 days is not going to be enough. Let's be realistic. Let's be realistic. 1, 2, or 3 days is not going to be enough for you to understand the nitty-gritty. But what we are going to teach to you and what we have been teaching since yesterday, for those who were here yesterday, can confirm to that. So this is basically for you to be able to understand how the vehicle moves and for you to kickstart the engine and start moving. And if you feel you want to move faster, then you can come in for our paid class. But there, believe me, you'll be happy with everything. It's as simple as that. So somebody said, in which platform can we get analysis? I'm going to cover a little bit on that. You can go into you can use CoinGecko, you can use what is it called? You can also use sorry, a whole lot of that. You can use CoinMarketCap like this, right? So I'm going to show you little things right here based on fundamental on how you can predict market movements. So let's keep moving. So that is that about order book. Now take a look at this one right here, trade. This one right here are just the orders that have been concluded, which means any order that has been concluded right here based on order book is going to come right here. These are the orders that has been filled. Let's, for example, the moment your order gets filled between you and the seller, then your order is going to come right here. It's going to drop in right here. It's going to leave this area right here and come into this place. So you don't have anything to do with this. I'm just explaining this part right here. So this one accommodates the orders that has been. Sorry guys, I got booted out. I think it's fine now. Please, if you can hear me, type in 1 in the chat. Type in 1. I need to be sure we are back on track. I need to be sure we are back on track. If you can hear me, type in 1. If you can hear me, please type in 1. Type in 1. If you can hear me. Sorry, guys, I got booted out. I got booted out. Please, if you can hear me, let's type in 1 in the chat. Type in 1 in the chat if you can hear me. I got booted out. I think it's back now. Please, everyone, I want to be sure we are back on track, please. All right, thank you so much, everyone. Somebody said how much is the paid class? We're going to talk about that. Please, this is not the time to talk about paid class. We'll dive into that very soon. Don't worry about that. Okay, so now we talked about order book. So that is how order book works. So you need to understand that your pending order stays in the order book, and the moment your order gets filled, it's going to come right here. So now let's talk about market order. All right, so how can you place your order, right? Take a look at, if you are trading, spot trading is all about buying alone. All right, Let's, for example, what do I mean by that? You are new to crypto market. You just registered your account and you put in your money. So the moment you put in your money, you need to realize that you do not have any cryptocurrency. Let's say now, after that, you now exchange your money to USDT. So the moment you have USDT, you only have that as your money, but you do not have Bitcoin or you do not have any other one yet. So as at that point, you cannot sell because you don't have it. You can only sell what you have. So right now, based on this account, I have less than, you can say I have 0.02 USDT. So all my USDT has been, I've put them into various crypto and I've sent them into lending accounts. So that is how I operate my own spot account. So that's why I don't have money right here, but during the paid class, I'm going to pull in some money right to be here so that we can make a lot of series of practical, all right, with that. All right. So now, once you put in your money into your account, you have USDT. How can you have USDT? You only need to buy that through the P2P. Through P2P. This one, I'm going to explain on this. All right. I promise I'm going to touch on this because this is very, very important as well. I'm going to touch this before we end the class, probably today. And if not today, I'm going to touch it tomorrow. All right. So this is where you need to go to buy it. So now, so once you buy USDT, you buy USDT with your own local currency. You exchange it through P2P. You pay someone within your locality. You pay him or her with your own fiat currency, which is your local currency. And the person will send USDT to you. So once you have this USDT, now this is where you can see it says available USDT. I have less than $1. So any amount of USDT you have, you are going to see it right here. So which means this is the money you have available to start trading. If you have $100, which means you have 100 USDT, it's going to be right here. Remember, USDT, like I've explained earlier on and yesterday, that 1 USDT is equivalent to $1 US. So you need to take note of that. So if you have 10 USDT, you have $10. So any amount of USDT you have will be right here. And this is the money you can use to buy any cryptocurrency. So right now you have USDT. Let's, for example, you have USDT right in this account. So now the only thing you can do is that you can use this USDT to buy any cryptocurrency of your choice or any token of your choice. Remember, any coin that is not Bitcoin is called alternative. So a lot of them is known as token, except for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and few others. All right. So now, if you want to sell Bitcoin, remember you are here to buy Bitcoin. Let's say you have 100 USDT right here, and you haven't buy Bitcoin, so you cannot sell it. You cannot sell it. You cannot sell what you don't have. So the only thing you can do is to buy. So once you buy, once the price and the market shoots up to a certain level, that is when you can sell. I hope this is clear, please. I need to be sure you guys are following, and I need to be sure you are getting this part very well. The goal is just to be able to teach this to you so that you can get started and putting money into your account, buy and secure it, and wait to sell it later on in the nearest future. So let's talk about market order. So we have limit order, we have limits, we have market, we have stop limits, and we have OCO. These are the orders we have explained a few minutes ago during the theoretical part. So now I'm going to talk about market order. Let's, for example, if you want to buy, you need to leave it at buy. right? Now, take a look at price. Let's say Bitcoin is currently trading. Take a look at this price. Bitcoin is currently trading at 41,280. If you are to buy at this price, you are to use market order, right? Which means you are buying instantly. So this feed right here is not going to be activated because you are using the current market order, which is known as CMP. And now take a look at this number right here. It's also the same as this. All right. So if you click on market order, you are buying at the current price, at the current price that is available in the market. I hope this is clear. So now, look at this area right here, USDT. Let's, for example, I have 100 USDT. So I'm going to type in the amount I want to buy. If I want to buy, let's say I want to buy 20 USDT, I'm going to type in 20. All right. So now look at this max amount. This shows that that is the maximum USDT I have in my account. You can see, take a look at this and this. So if I have enough money right here, I'll be able to buy it. So once you type in this amount, $20 in the chat, sorry, in this page, then you can click on buy. So this is going to give you Bitcoin, the quantity of $20 in Bitcoin. All right. So once I click on buy right here, once I click on buy, a message will pop up right at this lower right hand corner, telling you that your order has been filled. Telling you that your order has been filled. And how will you know that your order has been filled as said? Now scroll down, take a look at this available Bitcoin. The moment your order gets filled, you are going to see your Bitcoin right here. All right, you are going to see your Bitcoin right here. It's as simple as that. That is where you are going to see your Bitcoin. All right, so now once I have that in place, and probably later on, after 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, or thereabouts, I feel that the time is ripe for me to sell. That is when I can come back to sell my Bitcoin. Then you click on sell. You click on sell button right here. If you are to use market order, once you click on sell, remember you already have Bitcoin available because you bought it initially and time is ripe for you to take your profit. That is when you can come to sell. So click on sell. Make sure it's market order. If you have to use market order, which means you want to sell it instantly and take your profit. You don't want to wait for it to go up a little bit more. You are okay with the profit. You want to sell it instantly and take your profit and get out of the market. So now, once you click on sell, take a look at this now. Guys, can you see? Take a look at this area right here. Look at available Bitcoin. So the Bitcoin you have available will be right here. So if you want to sell everything, all you need to do is to type this number right here. All right, type in this number, the number of the quantity you have, quantity of Bitcoin you have right here. Type it right here, and you can equally do this. Click on this button, drag it. If you want to sell part of it, or you don't want to sell everything. You want to sell part of it and take some money out. Maybe you want to sell 50%. Maybe you want to sell 50%. All you need to do is to use this button, drag it to any percentage you want to sell. Let's say you want to sell 50%, click it this way. So it's going to highlight 50% of the Bitcoin you have. Once you click on sell, it's going to sell part of it. And if you want to sell everything, all you need to do is to drag it down to 100%, or simply type all the numbers right here and put it right here, all right, and click on sell. Once you click on sell, immediately it's going to get executed, and right here your money will change from Bitcoin back to USDT, and you will see the USDT right here. All right, and the Bitcoin will be taken away and exchange back to USDT. I hope this is clear. All right, so by the time you pick in an instant market order, it's going to come into this place immediately and use this price right away. It's not going to queue right into the order box. It's going to use this price, the current price, and get your order filled immediately. I hope this is super clear, guys. So that is how market order works. That is how instant market order works. So let me know if this part is clear before we move to limit order. We still have a lot to cover right on this. We have less than 30 minutes to use, so I really don't want to rush you guys, but we need to complete this part tonight before we move to the next one tomorrow and to finalize the training. Somebody said very clear. I'm happy this is very, very clear to you, Mr. Matthew. Everyone type something in the chat. Let me know if this is clear to you. Let me know, please. Let me know. I need to be sure. I need to be sure this is clear. Trading is all about practical. 90% practical, 10% theory. All right, thank you so much. So let's keep moving. So now let's talk about limit order. Let's take a look at a moment, please. Let's take a look at the write-up again. Now we are the parts to talk about limit order. Now, once again, take a look at this. I want you guys to read through this and digest this under 10 seconds. Read through this and digest it. A limit order is an order to buy or sell crypto at a specific price or better. Let's stop at that point. A limit order is an order to buy or sell at a specific price or better. Now let's go back to the platform. Now, this is how it works, guys. Let's, for example, just like I've explained, you have your USDT, and this market right here you are looking at in front of you is Bitcoin USDT, and you are ready to buy Bitcoin. Let's, for example, you've done your analysis, and your analysis is telling you that Bitcoin is still going to drop down to this price. This price, the one in blue. You can see price is currently at 41,270, which is at this red. But your knowledge based on your analysis, your technical analysis is telling you that Bitcoin is still going to drop down to 40,111 before it will continue to go up. Now, how do you set your buy limit order? What does that mean? It means you are expecting Bitcoin to come down to this place, all right? Get your order filled and continue to go up. That is what buy limit is all about. Remember, the article says it is an order to buy at a specific price or a better price, at a specific price or a better one, which means if price should come down below this level, it means that is a better price. It means if price should even come down below this level, that is even better than this one in blue. All right. So your own price and your whole analysis is that you expect price to come into 40,111 before it continues to the upside. So now if price should now come down to this level or come down a little bit, which is more better than this one, it means your order will get filled the moment price comes into this blue area, and it will continue to the upside. That is how it works. Now, how do you set it? This is how you set it. We want to buy Bitcoin at 40,111. But remember, price is currently sitting at the red price, which is 41,315. So now, click on limits. Make sure it is on buy. Obviously, you cannot sell what you don't have. You need to buy. So click on limits right here in this space. All right. This is where you enter this value, this blue value right here. All right. Because you expect that is the price you are willing to buy. You don't want to buy it at this current market price because you believe it's still going to drop. So you are going to type in 40,111, which is the price in this blue area. Please, everyone, if this is getting clearer, let me know in the chat. So you are going to put in the price you are willing to buy in this area, in this price field. Now, the amount right here, this is the amount of Bitcoin you want to buy. How you know the amount you want to buy? This is where part of the challenge comes in for a lot of people. Now, you don't need to type in anything right here. All you need to do is to simply type in, let's say you want to buy worth of $50. You type in $50 right here, all right? Since you cannot do your own calculation to know the exact one to buy based on $50, so all you need is to put in your own desired amount in total. You can see in USDT because you have USDT. All right. So simply type in the amount of USDT you want to buy. If you want to buy $100, type in $100. So it's going to show you the value in Bitcoin. You can see, look at 0.0249. That is the worth of $100. Now let me put $500 and see. You will see that it will change. Can you see? So the number you type in right here determines the quantity you are going to get. So make sure you type in the exact amount you are willing to buy. For example, $50. Type in $50. Once you type in $50, it's going to show you the quantity you are going to get once you click on buy. So now with this in play, let's say we are buying worth of $50, all right, at the price of 40,111, which is this price right here in blue. So we are expecting Bitcoin to drop down based on this diagram right here, this markup right here. We are expecting Bitcoin to drop down, come into this place and continue to the upside because that is what our analysis is telling us. And so now you need to set this price. I keep emphasizing on this because I want you guys to get to be more clearer with this. So put in the price, type in the amount in USDT. Is going to show you the quantity. So the next thing is to do is to click on buy. Once you click on buy, it's telling me because I do not have enough money to buy this. That is why this is showing in red. If I have more than $50, this order is going to get activated. It's going to stay in pending order. All right. So guys, so once you set this in place, all you need to do is to click on buy Bitcoin. So it's going to give you a message is going to pop up right here telling you that your order is pending. Your order is pending. So the moment you click on buy, your order is going to come into this order book and stay there until market comes into 40,111. Because at this same price, someone will definitely be willing to sell his or her own Bitcoin at this price. All right. So the moment you click on buy, your order will stay right here. And once your order gets filled, you see it right under open order. I hope you understand. You see it, and you will definitely see that your Bitcoin will appear right here, just as I have explained earlier on. Why this 50 USDT will be taken away from your current USDT. And mind you, take notes, guys. Once you click, let's for example, you have 100 USDT right here. Okay, as your balance, you have 100 USDT, and you are placing $50 pending order. Once you click on this pending order, all right, once that $50, you click on buy, the $50 will be taken away from your account. All right, which means that is the collateral you are dropping for that trade, which means the moment that trade gets filled, the $50 will be given to the person you are buying from. All right, which means out of $100, $50 will be taken away, and it will tell you that you have $50 to pick any other trade you feel like taking. And if you feel that you want to cancel the order, and once you cancel the order, the pending order right here at this bottom, you'll be able to cancel it right at this bottom right here. Okay, you'll be able to see a button where to cancel it. Once you click on cancel, your $50 will be returned back into the to your available balance, provided if your order is yet to be filled. But once your order gets filled, it means the $50 is gone, and your Bitcoin, the value of Bitcoin in $50 will be given right here, and it will show up right in your Bitcoin. I hope this is clear. Sorry, guys, my voice is not so good today because I've had a series of training before now. So let me know if this part is clear, guys, before we move further, before I move to the sell part. Let me know if this part is clear before I move to the sell part. Please let me know if this part is clear before I move to the sell part. Type in yes if this is clear to you before I move to the sell part. Type in yes, type in yes. Somebody says clear. All right, thank you so much, everyone. So let's move to the sell part. So now, remember, always remember this diagram I have here with you guys. I draw right here. Always remember this. When we talk about buy pending order, this is what you need to see, right? You want price to come down, it's your own price, and continue to the upside. It's as simple as that. Nothing so difficult, trust me. So now let's talk about sell. Let's assume you have bought your Bitcoin. So now Bitcoin has rose to a certain level, right? It has rose to a certain level, and it is time for you to sell it. Now, this is what you do. If you don't want to sell a market order, so all you need to do, let's say now Bitcoin is sitting at 41,320, and you are sure based on your analysis that if Bitcoin should rise up to this level, if Bitcoin should rise up to 43,322, you are sure that it's going to drop. Or probably you feel like if market gets to that level, you want to sell it and keep your profits. It's either two ways. All right. Probably you believe that once market gets to that level, it's going to drop, or you believe that once market gets to that level, you want to take your own profits. It's as simple as that. So now this is how it works. Now, assuming you already have Bitcoin, because always remember that I said you can't sell what you don't have. Remember that you can't sell what you don't have when it comes to spot trading. So now you want to sell your Bitcoin because you already have it. So now this is the price you want to sell at 43,322, which is at this blue price right here. So this is it. You want to wait for Bitcoin to come up right here. All right. You want to wait for Bitcoin to come up right here and sell it. I hope this is clear. Remember, you are not, it may drop because you can't sell. The moment you sell it right here for profit, you already have your USDT back into your account. So you can't sell when it comes to spot trading. You can only sell to take your profit. You can't sell to expect more profit. No. I don't know if this is getting clearer. So you can only sell this. So once price comes into this place, you want to sell. So now at this junction, this price in blue is what you are going to type in this box right here, 33,322. All right. So now let's say, for example, you want to sell all your Bitcoin. Probably you want to sell everything and take your money away from the market. So all you need to do is to type all the quantity of Bitcoin you have in here. All the quantity of Bitcoin you have in here, you type it here. Right? Type it in the amount. All right? Or better still, you can do it this way. Type in, moment, guys. You can either use this button right here, scroll it to 100%. All right. So this is going to highlight all the Bitcoin you have available in your wallet. Always remember, once you have this, once you have Bitcoin available, it means it's automatically in your wallet. I hope you understand. So once you buy Bitcoin, it's automatically in your wallet. So you are to sell it. If you are to sell it, all you need to do is to just drag this from 0 to the end to make it 100%. Or another option is that if you don't want to sell everything, let's say you have worth of $500. Remember, if you have worth of $500, the quantity will show up right here in Bitcoin. So all you need to do is just to, let's say you want to sell like $200 out of it. All you need to do is to type 200. So once you type in 200, the quantity of 200 will be written right here. So once you click on sell, this is going to be placed in pending order. It's going to be pending. It's going to be placed in the pending order. So once that order gets filled, only this $200 worth of Bitcoin will be sold out of your Bitcoin, and the remaining one will be there in your wallet. But if you want to sell everything, all you need to do is to type in, to use this diagram right here, drag it to the end to 100%. All right? Because by the time you are selling, remember, profit is what you are getting. So your money is more than $500. Let's say you started out, you bought it right at $500. Now the worth is more than $500 at this price. It's worth more than $500. So all you need to do is to type in, to use this to drag it to the end if you want to sell everything, or type the value right here. Type this value right here, type it in this box and click on sell. All right. So as you click on sell, remember it is pending order. Is going to come into this red box, into this red order box. So waiting for this, for someone who is willing to buy at your own price. So the moment Bitcoin rise to this price, it will sell automatically, because there will always be someone available in the market to buy at your own price. And once you are selling, someone will always be available to buy from you. All right. So once you click on sell, remember it is pending order. It's not going to get filled. You are going to see it right here. Okay, it's going to be listed right here in this area right here. So you are waiting for it to get filled. So the moment it gets filled, then your money will appear right in USDT and your Bitcoin will be taken away. And the value of that Bitcoin around this area, the value of it in US dollars will be returned back into your USDT. So that is how you can secure profit. I hope you understand. So USDT and stable coins in general are used to secure a profit, to be sure that you do not lose your money and to be sure that you are able to keep what you have, to take a lot of fear away from people, unlike when Bitcoin initially came into limelight. I hope this is very, very clear. So any question based on this, guys, before I move to stop limit order? Any question quickly? Time is not on our side. Time is running out. Time is running out. We need to finish this class by 9 p.m. Nigerian time. So we have about 10 to 15 minutes to round up. But I want to be sure we finish this part tonight. Everybody type in something in the chat quickly, guys. If this is clear to you, type in something in the chat. If you have any question, we are not going to rush it. The best thing is for us to be patient, to be sure that you guys understand everything. Please type in yes in the chat if this is clear. If you have any question, put it in the chat. Please, if you have any question, put it in the chat or hold on to it. We'll create 5 minutes time for Q&A, all right? Because the goal is just to understand. And one more thing, guys, before I go further, once you are learning on, or once you are into any class, do not rush yourself, okay? Do not rush yourself. Pay attention. So do not rush yourself. Pay attention. That is why we are taking our time to teach this to you so that you can understand everything. So I'm glad you guys understand this. So let's talk about stop limits. So let's talk about stop limit. Now, I'm going to use buy stop limit to lay the example. So now, what is stop limit all about? How can you be able to set this and how does it work? Let's go back into to our slide to read through stop limit order. Take a look at this, guys. Read this through. A stop limit order is a market order that has both a stop price and a limit price. Okay? When the stop price is reached, it triggers the limit order. It means when the stop price is reached, it triggers the limit order. The first thing that's going to come in place is that the stop price is the first one market is going to get to before it triggers the main order. The main limit order is the price you are buying. Let's go back to the platform. Take a look at this, guys. Now, how do I set stop limit order and how does it work? I'm going to use two prices. Now, take a look at this 43,130. Let me use another one. Let me use another one. Let me change this one to another color. Okay, great. Guys, pay attention to this. Take a look at this. How do you set stop limit order? Bitcoin is currently trading at 41,337. To set stop limit order, you believe that once price Bitcoin rise up to this level, once it rises up to 43,130, which is that blue price, is going to keep going up. All right, you believe once price comes into this price, nothing is going to stop it. It's going to keep going up. All right, but the fact that this is designed this way, it means that we have to use it in a way that it will not affect us, because if you use ordinary limit order and you click on buy and you set the price above, it's going to buy instantly. But in the case of stop limit order, it means you need to put in a stop. The stop price is the price in red, which means this price is going to serve as your trigger price. Now, this is it. The moment Bitcoin rise up to this red price at 42,000, remember, once Bitcoin is shooting up, it will get to this red price first before this one. And the one in blue is the main price you are willing to buy, because you believe once Bitcoin gets to this price, it's going to keep going up. Now, this is it. So place stop limit order, you need to set two prices, which is the one in red and the one in blue. Now, once Bitcoin rise up to this red price, your order at 43,130 will be placed as pending order in the order book. It will be sent into the order book, waiting for price to push up a little bit to fill it and continue going up, because that is the price you are willing to buy, which is the price in blue. I'll take this again. The moment Bitcoin rise up to this price in red, your order will trigger and it will put your order in the order book, waiting to buy as buy limits. All right, it will now trigger this and make it a buy limit and put it in the order book. So once price shoots up some more and get to this price, then your order will get filled. So as at the point you are expecting Bitcoin to keep going up. So how do you set this? All you need to do is to set two prices. So now, let's say you want to buy at stop limit. You already have your USDT, 100 USDT. Now, the stop price is the price you are going to put in here. Look at, say stop, which is 42,745. All right. So this one in red, this price in red, remember, is your stop price, is the price that is going to trigger first before it gets to the blue price, because the blue price is the main price you are willing to buy. And you believe from this price, Bitcoin is going to keep going up. So the stop price at 42,745, which is this red price, will be placed right here. And the limit order is going to be the one in blue at 43,130, because that is the price you are willing to buy. The limit price is the price you are willing to buy, while the stop price remains as your trigger price. In some cases, a lot of people may decide to make the limit order and the stop number the same number, but it is not advisable. Why is it not advisable? because in the crypto market, you may experience rapid movements. So this is going to help you in terms of slippage, to be sure that you are buying at the price you are willing to buy. So if you set the same, if you set the limit order, the same number you have in the limit order at your stop price, once price gets into that place, your order will get filled immediately. But in some cases, when there is rapid movement in the market, you will buy it higher than the price you are willing to buy. So that is why it is advisable for you to put the stop number below the limit number. I hope this is clear. So now, right here, you type in the worth of BTC you want to buy. So, but I will advise you type in the number of the US dollars you are willing to buy. So it will automatically convert it to the quantity of BTC you are going to get. So in this place, I'll type in 50 USDT, which means I want to buy 50 USDT. Once price comes into this blue price. So at this blue price, fill my order and continue to the upside. So once this is set in place, then all you need to do is to click on buy. So once you click on buy, it will serve as pending order, right? You will see it will appear right here. Okay, it will appear right here. But remember, once it appears right here, it's not yet in the order book until Bitcoin gets to this red price. That is where it will be sent into the order book. And the moment it's also in the order book, it will still remain as pending order. You will see it right here. So all you need to do is to be sure you set all of this right. Okay, I made a little mistake. I should have just tried to pull in some money from my lending platform to make some illustration, but no problem. Those who are coming in for I believe this explanation is more than enough for you guys to move with this. All right. So those who come for the paid class, who have pulling some money right here to illustrate. All right. So I hope this is clear, but don't mind it. The explanation I have given to you is the same way you are going to get, nothing more, nothing less. It's as simple as that. So that is how to set your stop limit. Make sure the stop limit comes first before the limit order. Always remember that the limit order, the limit is the number you are buying from. That is the price you are willing to buy. While the stop is the price that will come first before your main price. All right. I hope this is clear. Please let me know if you have any question based on this. Our time is running out, but guys, please let's conclude this session before we call it a day. I wouldn't like us to break this session so that you guys can understand. If it's warrant us to spend additional 15 minutes, so be it, because the goal is just to be sure that you learn and understand. And our paid class, we're going to spend between 1 hour, 30 minutes and 45 minutes in each class. So you can imagine what you are going to get for a whole 2 months, 7 weeks, 9 weeks, and thereabouts. So guys, let me know if this part is clear to you. What is a token? That's a good question. We'll come back to all the questions. Please just hold on to it. I'm going to answer all of that. All right. So now let's go into a cell. Let me go into that. Let's go into, okay, we don't need to go to our slide anymore. So the cell is the opposite side of this. The sell is the opposite side of buy. So once you are selling, you need to have it already before you can think of selling. I have said that several times. In spot trading, all you need to do is just to be sure you have the coin already before you can think of selling. All right. You need to have the coin in place. If you cannot sell what you don't have. I hope this is very, very clear. So always have that at the back of your mind. because the only way you can sell what you don't have is through futures trading, and we will talk at length on that for those who are coming in for the advanced class. I hope this is clear. So let's move, guys. So now, how do you set the sell stop limit to sell it? Now, like I said, you cannot sell what you don't have. Now, let's say this is it. Let me try to make this better so you can understand this. Okay. I need to explain this, but always remember you cannot sell what you don't have. So it's just the opposite side of buy. So now the only thing you want to do right here is just to wait for price to come in, all right? This same way, all right? Because the ones in blue is the one you are willing to sell your coin. So how do you set that? How do you set that? All you need to do is just to put in the price in red, which is going to be at 40,105, all right? And remember, the one in blue is going to be the one you are willing to sell, which is going to be the limit price. The stop price will come first. Take note of this explanation very well. The stop price will come first before the limit price. So all you need to do is just to put in 39,608. So waiting for price to drop to trigger. So once this one triggers, then this one will go right into the order book to be activated. So with that, you type in your stop limit order, put in your limit order and the amount you are willing to buy, $50 in this example. So then click on a sell. So because let's, for example, you already have the Bitcoin has gone up, you can use this same method to sell it. I hope this is clear, guys. All right, I hope this part is clear. Please let me know if this is clear. I like to explain one part very well to all our students, because you can also use that, the reverse side, the opposite, to understand the other part. All right, please let me know if this is clear. Please let me know if this is clear. Every one time is not on our side. Please let me know. Let me know, everyone. After the response, I learned the crypto market is very volatile. How does it apply our trading? Yes, it's very, very volatile. All you need is to have the right knowledge. All right, even if it is very, very volatile, it has nothing to do with you. All you need is to have the right knowledge. All right. So now the only one we need to talk about right here is just the, let's talk about OCO. OCO. All right, time is running out, guys. OCO right here. Now, this is how OCO works. Take a look at it, guys. I explained earlier on that to use OCO order, you must already have the coin you want to set the OCO on before you can activate this. This is what a lot of educators or a lot of videos do not explain. They only tell you how to set it, which is good, but a lot of students find themselves wanting in this. Yes, a lot of students still find themselves wanting. So this is how to set OCO. Now, let's say you have Bitcoin. You have bought your Bitcoin at this current price of 41,509. That is your price. You have bought your Bitcoin. Your Bitcoin is in your wallet. Now, let's say this is your Bitcoin. All right. you can set this. If you have already bought it, all you need to do is to click on sell. All right. So basically, OCO order can be used to sell most of the time when it comes to spot trading. I hope you understand. You can equally use it to buy, but that will be a little bit difficult for someone who is not experienced. So what I would need to tell you to use this is to basically use this for a sell. So you can use this to take a profit. So, okay, so if you want to, for you to buy, you can either use limit order right here or use market order. I'm trying to simplify this whole thing for you guys because I don't want the newbie in the house to get confused. So if you want to buy, you can either use limit order or market order. So once you have your order field and you already have your Bitcoin, then use the sell OCO order to place your stop loss and take profit, because you want to sell it to take your profit or to accept your loss. All right. So now this is how OCO works. This is your current order. All right. Now this is it. You are expecting to take a profit right above, right around this place, at this top price. Remember, you have bought it right at this at 41,543. So you are expecting to take part of your profit or all your profit once markets rise up to this level. Okay, you believe if once market rise up to this level, you want to take your profit. And better still, the moment market drops to this level, you want to take you want to sell your Bitcoin back into the market because you believe at this junction it's going to keep going down. Let me remove this, guys, so you don't get confused. Now, as you are setting the OCO price, you need to set 3 prices. 3. What do I mean? 3 prices. Now you need to set one as the price you are willing to sell, and the other one at the price you are willing to take your profit or loss. Now let's say these 2 prices are the price you want to. This one right here is the one you want to take your profit, and this one right here is the one you want to take your loss. Peradventure, if market should come down and hit this price, you want to get out of the market. You want to sell the Bitcoin and take back the dollar that is available because you don't want to lose more. All right. So the OCO works in a way that you need to set 3 prices right here. You need to set a price, okay, right here before your loss price. Remember this one right here, the one in red. Let me try to change this. Let me try to change the color. Okay, the price in yellow will serve as your trigger price, while the one in red below the yellow is the price you are willing to take your loss, because you believe if Bitcoin should drop to that level, is going to drop some more, and if it should shoot up to this level, is going to you're going to take your profit. So this is how you set it, guys. So guys, please spare me just 2 minutes. Just 2 minutes. I need to switch over. Please, 2 minutes, guys. Other needs to be placed as well. So because the moment price comes into the trigger order, which is the yellow price, then that is when your price, your coin is waiting to be sold to the market before you can have your take your loss. All right. So this is how you set it. The price right here. The price right there is the price you are willing to sell, 44,007. All right. Why the stop price is the price, right? The one in yellow at 40,683. All right. And the stop price right here is going to be, the limit price right here is going to be 40,105. All right. So remember, the quantity is what you should try to slide this to the end, or type in the amount you are willing to sell if you are not willing to sell everything. It's as simple as that. Always remember this diagram, this setup. All right. Always remember this, set it and place it and click on sell. Once you click on sell, your order will be placed. 2 orders will be placed right in the box. All right. Waiting for either of them to get filled. So the moment one of them gets filled, the other one is going to be canceled. If your stop loss gets filled, this one is going to be canceled because it's one cancels the other. And the moment the price comes up here, this one will be canceled. I hope this is very, very clear. Because of our time, I've just been trying to be fast with it. So those who will be coming into the paid class will enjoy more. And if I have the luxury of time, we can put more videos on our YouTube channel based on OCO. All right. So if I have the luxury of time, we can put a separate 5 or 10 minutes video on our YouTube channel to explain more about this. I hope that is going to help you guys. So if you have any questions, guys, because of our time, I think we need to end the session in the next 5 minutes. So if you have any question, please bring it up. By tomorrow, I just want to cover this part so that you can understand, because I don't want it to break, so you can understand. So by tomorrow, I can explain few more things to you guys right here on how to send your money out, on how to use the P2P to buy, right? Because it is important to know how you can move money into this platform and how you can take money out of this platform. So we will talk about that tomorrow, and we'll also talk about how you can do few other things that will help you to keep going. So before I take all other questions, yes, the link to our YouTube channel is right on our various group. Just scroll up, you will find it one way or the other. But if you can't find it, don't worry, you'll get access to it shortly. So now, before I answer other questions, just keep piling up your question. I may bring you up to answer your questions, so don't worry. So for those who are willing to come in for the paid class, take a look at this, guys. Crypto Mastery course level 1, we have course level 2. So this is it. These are the course content we have to teach you within level 1. So level 1 is based on spot trading alone, which is part of what you have been learning since yesterday up to this moment. But I tell you, what I have taught to you between yesterday and now is more or less like 5% of what we have in this space. And all what you've learned between yesterday and now is not included in this space, in this course content. Okay, the only part is that we go extensively on how to use the platform, and another important thing is how to deposit, withdraw without using the P2P, because it's not possible for traders in Nigeria to withdraw their money from Binance or from any centralized exchange website without using the P2P. We have a way we pull our money out directly into our bank account without using the P2P. And we teach this to you in our course level. So take a look at all this content level. Each of these headline has its own baby under it, which means this is not the only one. So each of them has a whole lot underneath each of them. So, and it's going to take, the duration is 9 weeks, and the fees for this is just $55. We have consulted a lot of experts on this course, and we have been told this alone right here is worth more than $450. But how many people can afford that? So we have decided to put this to $55. So you can imagine a whole lot of 9 weeks. 7 weeks is going to be for the training, while 2 weeks is going to be for mentorship, because we value mentorship a lot. So 2 weeks out of 9 is going to be for mentorship. So you can imagine what you are going to learn for 2 weeks, and we have lectures twice in a week. So that is for level 1. And this is basically for spot trading alone. We are going to go deeper on how to do critical fundamental analysis to be sure that you are buying the right coin. And I promise those who were online yesterday that probably today or tomorrow, I'm going to give 2 or 3 coins that is going to move very fast in the next few months to come. So I'm going to give that tomorrow. So make sure you are here tomorrow. So coming to level 2, this is all about margin trading and futures trading. So this is in a way where you can buy and sell depending on the direction. You have a whole lot, and I have decided to teach supply and demand trading concepts in this course. So if you are ready to come in, this is just 7 weeks training, just $65. Just $65. So for those who feel you want to learn both, you want to learn the level 1, you want to come in for the level 2, but you want to take both courses at once, we have an offer for you. You can see mastery course level 1 and 2, both courses, 12 weeks altogether. This is just $100. All right. So and another one right here is that if you are a type of person, you probably attended one training class or the other, or probably you are trading and you are not making that consistent profit. I tell you, mastery or mentorship may be the only thing you need that will change the whole thing for you. So you may decide to come for the mentorship, and the mentorship is basically on fundamental and technical analysis alone. We are not going to teach anything within this space except on how to do critical fundamental analysis and technical analysis. It's as simple as that. And this is just $85. So for those who are willing to come in for this, you can start enrolling now. Okay, you can start enrolling now, because the moment we finish this 3 days training, at the end of tomorrow's class, this price is going to shoot up. Obviously, it's going to shoot up. I have to be sincere with you, it's going to shoot up. So this is a good opportunity for you to grab this price right now if you are willing to come in for this training. And now I have another offer for the first 5 persons that's going to come in. What is the offer? Take a look at this. This is basically for just 5 persons. Okay, for the first 5 persons that are coming in, if you are coming in for the course level 1, I'm going to give you instant discount of $10, which means you are paying $45. And if you are coming for course level 2, instead of paying $65, you are paying $55. It's as simple as that. So I'm giving this to just 5 people, only 5 people. After that, it's going to go back to the discount is not going to be available anymore. So guys, if you are willing to join us, you are willing to enroll yourself for the paid class, this is the time to come in. All right. So I believe I've been able to share this with you guys. So if you are willing, make that decision, take that bold step right now before time flies. So if you have any question, please, we have 5 minutes more to go. It's been a lengthy class, and I'm super excited I've been able to share a lot of things with you. So if you have any question, please, let's bring it up. You can raise your hand, or you can type in yes in the chat. Type in yes in the chat so I can bring it up to ask your question through voice. Time is not on our side, guys. Time is not on our side. Quickly, guys. Time is not on our side. Okay, I think class starts, Mr. Femi, class starts at 7 p.m. Nigerian time, I think 6 p.m. UK and London time. What is staking? All right. Staking is all about you putting your money to work for you. All right. You're putting your money in a separate platform within the in a separate program within the platform to work for you, which means you are putting your money in an arrangement where your money can yield more profit for you, aside from like for example, you have Bitcoin right now. If you want to stake your Bitcoin, it means you are giving your Bitcoin out for them to trade on it. All right, you're giving them your Bitcoin out for them to stake on it so that you can have more Bitcoin. Okay, and this has to do with a period of time. Okay, all right, Mr. Prince is asking about token. Token is an asset built on another cryptocurrency blockchain. Like for example, a whole lot of these cryptocurrency you are looking at, most of them are tokens. All right, Bitcoin has its own blockchain. Why? Because to build a blockchain is highly expensive. So a lot of people or a lot of companies who want to have cryptocurrency will come in under the cryptos that has blockchain like Bitcoin. So any other crypto that runs under another crypto blockchain is called a token. All right, so Bitcoin has its own blockchain, Ethereum has, and few others. I hope this explains your question, Mr. Lawrence. Any other one? Yes, the paid class is starting next Monday, right? Because we are going to finish tomorrow. So next Monday, the paid class is starting next Monday. Let me check the date. Monday, 28th of March. 28th of March. Monday, 28th of March. So if you want to take advantage of this offer, come in right now. After tomorrow's class, believe me, the $65, the $55 is going to shoot up more. So, all right, any other question in the room? I've taken a lot of your time, but I tell you, it's worthwhile. No knowledge is a waste. Any other question in the chat? So if you are willing to enroll, kindly chat with the admin. All right. If you are willing to enroll right now, chat with the admin right now, then make arrangement on how you can enroll, then your spot can be secured for you. Remember, the $10 offer is given to 5 persons. Okay, if the 5 persons is taken this night, it's gone. And I'm not going to be sentimental with that. All right, I'm not going to. So we have another question in the chat. We are going to cover everything. The trading is based on swing and day trading. And when we talk about swing and day trading, that is going to be in course level 2. All right, that is going to be in course level 2. If you talk about swing and swing or day trading, that is going to be in level 2. But part of that trade, part of swing can be covered in course level 1, because you are only looking to buy for a long time and take your profit. It's not really necessary. It's not really necessary to have a wallet like Trust Wallet. It's not really necessary, but when the time is right, you will know if you need it. Trust Wallet is like a wallet outside of your trading platform. All right. Trust Wallet is basically like a store, while your wallet within the trading platform is like, let me just say mini store. Let me say mini store. Why your wallet within the trust wallet is the main wallet where you keep your money and forget it. It means if you move your money into the trust wallet, you are not ready to use it to trade. It means you want to keep it for a long time. All right. But any money you leave within your trading platform like Binance or KuCoin, that is the money you can trade with any time of the day or any time of the week or month. I hope this is clear. So it's good to have trust wallet. We'll cover all of this during our paid class. Trust me, a lot more to cover. All right. Any other question in the chat? If you want me to bring you up for voice chat, let me know quickly, guys. We need to round this whole thing up in the next 2 minutes if there is no question in the chat. So if there's no question in the chat, please type in no. If there's no more question from you, everybody type in no, type in no, type in no. Don't have any other question, type in no. If you have, please type yes. If you have, type yes. I can bring you up to ask through voice so we can move faster. The training is well over 2 hours, close to 2 hours, 30 minutes. And to God be the glory for that. So any other question? All right, in the absence of no question, thank you so much, guys, for being here. Tomorrow we'll be here same time, 7 p.m. Nigerian time, 6 p.m. UK and Ghana time. So tomorrow we'll cover a whole lot of things, and tomorrow we'll talk about the strategy you can use to make money in the crypto space. So like I said, I'm still going to cover a few things right on the exchange for you guys to be able to move around, because I notice a lot of people don't talk about this when they are putting out their foundation course. So I'm going to teach you a few other things that can get you get your feet started and get you moving quickly. Thank you so much, Mr. Matthew. I'll see you guys tomorrow by the grace of God. Once again, those who are ready, you want to take the offer, the time is now. Act fast, and please, once the offer is taken, I will not entertain friendship or familiarity, because what we are giving is far, far more than the price tag. So thank you so much, guys. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye for now. Have a lovely, nice rest, and God bless you all.